If you love oxtail like I do, stay tuned and let's make it together. I season my oxtail off camera, but on it we have black pepper, smoked paprika, garlic plus Maggie all-purpose season, a little Walker's wood jerk, and I blended some vegetables, which is gonna be the same vegetables further on in the video, and I added that to it as well. And then I cut one onion and some scallions, added some pimento seeds, and locked it in a container for 24 hours. On medium to high heat, I have my Dutch pot on the stove and I covered the bottom with oil, and I'm just placing my oxtail in, and I'm going to brown them on most of the sides that I possibly can. This is just to give them a color and give that crisp, so at the end of it it's not too soft. This part is pretty repetitive because I'm going to add all the pieces of oxtail from that pan earlier to make sure that I have a crust on each and every one of them. You can totally skip this part and just add your oxtail to the pot with a little oil, cover it, let it fry a little, and then pour water in it. But I suggest doing this part. See, I'm showing you the color that it gets, and as I said, this is pretty repetitive because I'm gonna do the entire oxtail. And next, after they have this brown color, I'm going to add the rest of it, and I'm going to repeat the steps. Once my oxtail is brown, I am going to add them back to the pot, and then I'm going to add some browning. I'm adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of browning. Okay. I'm just gonna mix that in, make sure that all my oxtail is covered with the browning. Next, I'm adding about 3 to 4 tablespoons of ketchup, and I'm just gonna continue coat every single oxtail that is in the pot. And this is how it looks after I added the browning and the ketchup. This is the same vegetables that I blended earlier in the video, and pause if you need to see them, but it's just my typical vegetables, and I'm just gonna add that as well, stir that in, and I'm going to let that saute for about 3 minutes. This is going to infuse the flavor in the oxtail before I actually add the water. So now I'm adding all the sauce and the remaining onions from the pan that the oxtail was marinating in, and this part is important. I'm adding hot water. I'm adding hot water. I'm going to constantly add hot water to my oxtail throughout the video. After you add your water and cover all your oxtail, this is where you're going to decide how you want to cook it. If you cook it on the stove top, it's going to take you 2 hours. If you use a pressure cooker, it's going to take you an hour. If you use the oven, it's going to take you 2 hours. So I decided to cook it on the stove top because I prefer it that way, and it took 2 hours. I'm showing you right here, that's after an hour, and this right here is after 2 hours. Listen to the actual clip. Have our tender oxtail. See, very tender. We're going to add our butter bean. I just use half the can. It's based on the amount of oxtail that I have. I don't need the whole can, honestly. So I'm just going to let that simmer down. This is finished. Look at that. Very tender oxtail. Falling off the bone. See? How you know that your oxtail is finished? Probably you'll think that, oh, it's not finished. But you hear that frying sound? Listen. You hear that frying sound? So this is all sauce. See how thick that is? and I love oxtail gravy. So this is in here you have the vegetables and stuff, where you just saute out. Oh gosh, this nice thing. Yep. Added some salt because he wanted more salt for me, and a little ketchup. The ketchup give it some sweetness, which I like. And yeah. Oh god. I'm just gonna plate this up with some rice and peas, some nice sweet rice and peas, and I'm gonna add some sauteed vegetables. While you watch me plate this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you do like my videos, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and try this at your holiday festivities this season, and I hope it comes out as good as mine, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.